So funny, man. You know, because I heard you say in the beginning before I could pause the video, get right to the year. But hey, man, look though, we got the NBA is getting weirder by the day. Hey, man, look, man. Y'all know we came here to do, man. Y'all know what we didn't come to do, man. We came here to get straight to the point. What we didn't come to do, man, is all that other stuff, man. That being said, man, let's get right to the video, man.
The Warriors are on top of the NBA again. The Eastern Conference is winning more games than the Western Conference. Damian Lillard forgot how to shoot a basketball. Kyrie Irving is nowhere to be found, and the reigning league MVP nearly took the man's head off. The NBA season just started, and things are already getting crazier by the day. Today's video is brought to you by SeatGeek. With live events making a comeback and a new NBA season upon us, Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, and James Harden, the Bucks would look mediocre, and Zion Williamson weighs 310 pounds and is still missing games.
Damn, he do?
You might not have trouble believing that Zion part, but everything else would sound far-fetched. Just a few weeks into the season, and this is the reality of the NBA. With one of the most dynamic offenses in the league, the Bulls can be proud about something other than that one bald guy that played for them 3 decades ago.
Who?
The 76ers also possess one of the best records in the league, despite Ben Simmons refusing to suit up, with him and his jump shot still not ready to play. Zion Williamson had an incredible season last year, but has taken a few steps back as he continues to rehab from an injury and has gained substantial weight in the process. He's claiming his weight being upwards of 315 pounds. Now, I'm not going to mock the man about his physical appearance, but Charles Barkley will.
Chuck, you had a visceral reaction to this.
Looked like me and Shaq had a baby.
Bruh. Damn.
What it look like, Chuck? Me and you had a baby. Bruh. That's too...
Fact, that's so funny, huh? That's so funny, Shaq.
At just 21 years old, Zion has already had multiple major injuries, surgeries, and he is struggling to get into playing shape. All red flags for an ultra-talented young player. Hopefully he can crack down on these issues and at least give himself a shot at reaching his full potential.
Bro.
Kyrie Irving is still inactive and showing no signs of getting back on the courts anytime soon. I mean, this has got to be frustrating for KD.
You know that.
Left arguably the best team ever assembled, front row seats on Easy Street, rings all but guaranteed, to come to Brooklyn to play with a watered-down James Harden and a point guard who has no intention of playing basketball in the near future. And in a weird and oddly satisfying turn of events, the Warriors are somehow on top of the NBA again. Steph Curry continues to play at an MVP level.
I don't know, bro. Curry too good, bro.
And has seemingly duplicated himself in the form of Jordan Poole. The Warriors are doing all of this without Klay Thompson, who is expected
even
to make
tougher.
his long-awaited return sometime around Christmas. According to Basketball Reference's MVP tracker, these are the current top 10 leaders for the MVP award. With Steph
Damn,
Curry
2 on the
in
Bulls?
first at the moment.
Understandable.
Now, of all the numbers and positions that will change as the season continues, this list is the most likely to be completely different when it's all said and done. But if Stephen Curry can snag his 3rd regular season MVP award with the league as stacked with talent as it currently is, this season would be another historic season for him. With 3 regular season MVPs, this would make Curry just the 9th player in league history to win at least 3. Meanwhile, the most likely winner is currently nowhere to be seen on the MVP tracker. Because like many other stars and superstars, Luka Doncic has been struggling on offense so far this season. And when I say other stars and superstars, I'm not just talking about a couple players who have gotten off to a slow start this season. Multiple superstars have been playing worse than they have in years.
Damn!
After averaging 31 points per game over the last 2 seasons, Bradley Beal is averaging just 24 points per game on 39% shooting from the field
tough.
and just 25% from deep. Damian Lillard is struggling as well, averaging just 19 points per game on 35% shooting from the field and just 23% shooting from 3. This man is one of the greatest scorers in the history of the league, and there's no glaring explanation for his shooting drought. Luka's scoring numbers are way down.
Damn.
Trae Young's numbers are down.
Damn.
Booker's,
Damn.
De'Aaron Fox.
Damn.
And most surprisingly, James Harden.
I mean, no, fuck no. That's not surprising at all. James Harden be out partying and having his best life with Meek Mill in him. It's not surprising. No, it's not. He be out partying. He don't care about basketball. He's out there partying and all the little parties for, you know what I'm saying, doing his little with Meek Mill. No, it ain't surprising.
Put the ball in the hoop. The man could give
The
you
hell?
25 a game.
Look at this
season,
shitter.
And yet he's only averaging 18 points per game on subpar.
KD doing
shooting.
this all by himself,
Now,
bro.
sure, some of these players don't have the same
Wait a minute.
scoring role this season as they've had in past seasons, but none of this explains just how drastic this scoring shift has been. So, what's going on? Well, to answer that question, we have to zoom out a bit and look at numbers from more players. Last season, after 72 games, when it was all said and done, 12 players averaged over 26 points per game, the highest total of such scoring averages in
Zach on
NBA
that for
history.
sure. He gotta
This
be.
season, just 3 weeks in, and only 6 players are currently averaging 26 plus points per game, just half of the total from last season. If we take all of the NBA All-Stars from last season and average out their points per game, they averaged a combined 25.4 points per game throughout the entire season. Those same players this season are averaging just 21.2 points per game. As a
Zion
whole,
don't even
the
hoop.
league's most elite scorers are having trouble scoring. But here's the interesting part. The entire league is not seeing the same dip in offensive production. The total offensive output from NBA teams this season is just slightly lower than the averages from previous seasons. Same with the league average in true shooting percentage from this season.
Damn,
and
they
the
on some
average
weak
true shooting
shit.
percentage
They on
from
some
previous
boo-boo.
seasons. Even
That's
crazier,
exactly why I don't watch the
the
full
pace
games.
of play this season is higher than it's been in previous seasons. In fact, the number of players who are averaging 18 points per game or more this season is also higher than it was last season. So if the league as a whole is not in some sort of scoring drought, why are so many of the league's top players in one? Well, a few players blame the new NBA ball for their shooting struggles.
Yeah.
Similar to the situation in 2007, the NBA changed the league's official ball this season, and some players are not a fan of it. But if the ball is the problem, then everyone across the board would be dealing with the same issues. And this isn't the case. Some people say it's still too early in the season to be making any sort of
Damn.
but we've actually seen enough action to see a pattern here. A new change to the game that we just discussed before the start of the season that has turned some of these players' games upside down. And that change is the new foul rule. After the league
Yeah, that foul
down on
make
what
it's
they
crazy.
consider to be shooting fouls, some of the league's most premier scorers are not seeing the same foul calls they were seeing in
Yeah,
past
they getting
seasons.
their ass
As a
put in
whole,
that
the
box.
free throw rate of the best scorers in the league are down. Players that built this fail-safe offensive option into their bag just got this move ripped away from them, and they now have to resort to actually scoring the ball like everyone else. Now, it's not like these players are shooting far less free throws, but knowing that they won't get bailed out on bad shots has forced them to change a massive component of their game, completely throwing some of these guys out of rhythm. You'll
For sure.
notice that players who
Hey.
never added this tactic to their game haven't really seen the
Hey,
same
boys.
dip in scoring from last season to this season. Guys like Giannis, DeRozan, Morant, Levine, Jimmy Butler have all gone
Durant just shoot
really
up with people,
unaffected
though.
by this change because they never needed this gimmick to get a bucket in the first
My
place.
boys.
This rule change has also affected
The reason why Zach is possibly going down because he got DeMar next to him now. You know what I'm saying? So with them two, it's cool. You can take a little dip. You know, it ain't nothing too crazy because you know what I'm saying. Because look, you see his going up because they got two offensive scorers. You know, my boy Java they going crazy. KD gonna do what he do regardless. Giannis is a fucking I don't know. Giannis still gonna do what he do too. But you know, Jimmy Butler's a walking bucket. You know that.
superstars
But yeah, man.
disproportionately in relation to average players.
He over there carrying the
Superstars
heat.
get superstar calls.
Kyle Lowry ain't over there. Kyle Lowry ain't over there doing nothing.
So while
Being a
seemingly
shitter.
average players had to really hone in on their skills to get a bucket,
Look at that.
knowing that
Weak
refs
as hell.
wouldn't give them the benefit of the doubt, some superstars have drifted away from the arsenal that made them great and have relied a bit too much on
What the
they know
hell was
refs
that,
give them.
Paul?
A lazy habit that is now coming back to bite these players. As much as we all knew this change in the rulebook would change the game itself,
What the
I
hell?
don't think any of us could have predicted that the change would be this massive. And you want to know something else that
Hey.
I've noticed, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have too? Not
Hey.
only are some of the league's most prolific
Got
scorers
it.
struggling on offense, young, up-and-coming players are seamlessly filling the gaps of these stars. LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, John Morant, OG, Cole Anthony, Jordan Poole, Zach LaVine, SGA, Trey, RJ, Bane, Mitchell, DeJounte Murray. All of these young players have been shining in these open
Dog
weeks of
mouth.
the season. I feel like this season is a turning point. The genesis of an entirely new generation of NBA superstars. A shift in NBA power, similar to the shift we saw in the late 90s and the shift we saw in the late 2000s. A lot of NBA stars are getting older, their prime's coming to an end.
Yeah,
And the window of
LeBron getting
opportunity
older. Nah,
opening
LeBron
up
still
for
be out there
young
hooping.
players
He
to
just
step
get
in and
injured
fill
too
their
much.
soon-to-be vacant
LeBron be out
spots
there
at the
get
top.
LeBron go get you
And I'll
some
tell you what,
buckets.
these young
For
guys are no
sure.
different. They are not afraid
Shy.
to go toe-to-toe with players that they
Shy.
once looked
Need
up
it,
to.
Lonzo.
They aren't
Need it.
starstruck or
Come on.
caught up in the
I mean,
moments.
LaMelo.
They
Fuck.
will go at your neck every single night without hesitation, which is a large reason why I think we are seeing so much new parity in the NBA this season. There's no clear favorites or powerhouse team, and that makes
Hell
every
no, it
game
ain't.
and every matchup
Hell
that
no,
much
it's
more
not.
exciting. So let me know who
The
your
Lakers were
favorite
supposed to be the
young
powerhouse.
players
They some
are. Who do you
damn.
expect
They
to
don't
make
ain't really
waves
know
this season?
nothing.
And who are your must-watch teams?
The Bulls, I got the Bulls. The same. The Bulls, the Hornets. It's the Bulls, the Hornets. I gotta watch the Bulls, the Hornets. I gotta watch the Lakers. I don't gotta watch the Warriors. The Bulls, the Hornets, the Lakers, and the Nets. Them my four must watches.
Comment down below. Make sure to
Anybody
subscribe,
else? Don't
and
care.
As always, until next time.
Yeah, it's toughy though, man. It's wild out here.